Hello and welcome to the part-time MBA and MBA Oil and Gas Management courses at Aberdeen Business School, Robert Gordon University. My name's Dr. Ian Broadbent. I'm the MBA Director responsible for the suite of MBA courses here at RGU, and the purpose of this short video is to provide you with some information to help your learning experience run more smoothly. The MBA is designed to provide a high level of challenge in an environment where you'll find a high level of support. And I'm going to discuss some of the challenges you might face and some of the support that you can expect to receive. Firstly though, congratulations on joining the course. You've joined a community of fellow students, alumni, employers and academic staff, and I'm sure that this network will continue to provide great benefit throughout your career. Our MBA is internationally recognised and respected and regularly features in global rankings and listings. The course is accredited by AMBER, the Association of MBAs. It's recognised by the Chartered Management Institute, and the MBA Oil and Gas Management course is also accredited by the Energy Institute. All enrolled students are eligible for free student membership of AMBER, and MBA Oil and Gas Management students are also eligible for free student membership of the Energy Institute, and I'd strongly recommend that you join these organisations. Our MBA programme is not just based around academic theory, although this is clearly important. Our students tell us that one of the great benefits of the course is the link between theory and practice, so that they can use and apply the concepts that they learn in the class immediately in their workplace. Academic theory is one of the 4 pillars of our approach, the others being behaviour and skill development, industry connectivity and employability. And our aim on the MBA is to support your development in each of these areas. The purpose of this short video is to highlight some key pieces of information as you begin your MBA journey. If you're watching this video, then you've managed to start using Campus Moodle, our virtual learning environment platform that will be the mode of delivery for all online materials. Campus Moodle can be accessed from anywhere in the world where there's an internet connection, so you can come online and access materials at any time. You'll find lectures, reading materials, discussion forums, library access, assessment details and guidance, deadlines, and electronic drop boxes for the submission of coursework assignments, as well as contact details for members of academic and administrative support staff. For part-time on-campus students, Campus Moodle will support the weekend workshop course delivery, so the sooner you can learn to find your way around it and begin using it, the better. Part-time students study modules via on-campus weekend workshops, typically 3 to 4 days of workshops per module. And this study mode enables face-to-face interaction and delivery at our fantastic facilities at the Garthy campus here in Aberdeen. Upon enrolment, you'll have been given access to an RGU student account. This is the only way that we will contact you via email, so it's your responsibility to check your RGU email every day, in case we need to provide you with specific information. Please note that we will not email you via work emails or personal Hotmail or Gmail accounts. The RGU student email account is the one that you should use. Your modules will appear on Campus Moodle before the start of each semester, and material will be released to support the workshops for each module. Each module takes place over a semester, and part-time or distance learning students typically study 2 modules in semester 1, which lasts from September until December, a further 2 modules in January to May, with a single module in semester 3. This is the general pattern for the first 2 years of the course, with a final consultancy project module in the 3rd year of the course. However, we aim to provide flexibility where possible, and if the pace of the course is too aggressive for you, we can arrange for a tailored study plan that slows the pace of the course to 1 module at a time. Indeed, one of the 3 main challenges that many students face on their MBA journeys is time management, the others being academic writing and plagiarism. Time management is absolutely key. You'll need to balance your studies along with other commitments such as work or family time. You'll need the support and patience of family, friends and colleagues in order to dedicate the appropriate amount of time to your studies. Our AMBER accreditation conditions stipulate that the course should be the equivalent of 1,800 hours of effort over the total duration of the course. This means that on average you should be devoting around 10 to 15 hours of study per week, although there'll be times when the effort required may be less or greater than this, particularly as assessment deadlines are approaching. My best advice is to get into the habit of studying as quickly as possible. Develop a study timetable for each module, allocating time for reading, research, and assignment preparation. Do something every day, whether it's reading a book chapter or an article, or writing a paragraph or two for an assignment, or contributing to a discussion forum. The assignments that you'll need to prepare for the MBA are not the sort of things that you can prepare last minute or overnight. They require serious thought and preparation, and this comes back to your ability to organise your time effectively. Group work is an important part of the MBA experience, and most modules will incorporate some aspect of group study that might be informally or formally assessed. Indeed, students will be encouraged to form study groups. Part-time students usually form their study groups that meet up outside of workshops to make logistics of cooperative learning easier. And these study groups will also form part of your informal support network that will help you to progress through your MBA. Each module may take a different approach to group work, and the study group that you join for one module might be different to that for another module. Of course, we understand that occasionally professional or personal commitments or events can impact upon your ability to study. If this is the case, then it's your responsibility to let us know if there's something that's affecting your study. In such cases, we have a number of routes available to support you, from issuing a short extension to a deadline for up to a maximum of 2 weeks, to a deferral of an assessment to a later date, to transfer to a bespoke tailored study plan, or a temporary suspension of studies. The key thing is that you must let us know in advance of any deadline, and you'll be asked to provide us with evidence of the circumstances that have impacted upon your ability to meet a deadline or study a module. We can't support you effectively if you don't let us know before the deadline. Each module is assessed in different ways, mostly through individual reports, but occasionally through group reports or presentations. The assessment details will be provided for each module via Campus Moodle. For some of you, it may be some time since you studied formally, and academic writing presents the second of the 3 main challenges you'll face. In this age of fake news, we place great importance upon the accuracy and validity of your research sources. So, you'll be asked to provide citations and references throughout your assignments. These need to be presented in a consistent format called Harvard referencing, and this ensures that it's easy to see where you're getting your information from. It's important to cite academic journals and research, as well as bona fide, publicly available sources of information that have been through some form of external review or scrutiny. Wikipedia will not do, as much of this information is inaccurate and has not been peer-reviewed. There's a distinctive style to academic writing, in the past tense and the third person, with extensive use of citations and references, and you'll be expected to produce coursework in this style. You'll also be expected to synthesize information from a wide variety of sources through the lens of academic theory and develop and demonstrate your critical thinking skills. We've produced guides to academic writing and Harvard referencing, which are available via the library and through the induction modules. Again, the sooner you get into the habit of academic writing, the better, and this can only come through practice. Remember that the first draft of your work is just that, a draft, which may require extensive reworking before you finalise the document for submission. Spell check, grammar check, and proofread your work. Treat each assignment as a piece of professional output that you're proud to be associated with. Related to the subject of academic writing, the third main challenge I'd like to talk about is plagiarism, or taking someone else's work and passing it off as your own. Whether by accident or on purpose, this is classified as academic misconduct, and the university takes this very seriously. It can lead to you being withdrawn from the course. The main causes of when a student resorts to plagiarism often come down to a lack of preparation and engagement with the material, so that a last-minute rush ensues. Do not be tempted to do this. We can spot a plagiarised essay very easily, and indeed, we often ask for your assignments to be run through specialised plagiarism detection software, which will identify the original sources of any text. So, please be careful to write your assignments in your own words, accurately citing where you've used another author's work or data to support your arguments. Again, we've produced guides on the topic of plagiarism available through the library website on Campus Moodle. Each module will have a pass mark, which requires the demonstration that you've met the learning objectives of the module. Typically, this will be 40% or a grade D. Grades increase in 10% increments, so that a C is normally 50%, a B is 60%, and an A is 70%. This can come as a shock to some international students when they receive their first marks, as this system might be a little bit different to what you're used to in your own countries. I've had students being very disappointed with a mark of 70%, which is an A grade, when they've been used to grading systems where marks in excess of 95% are the norm. The grades are used to calculate your overall degree classification, and where a student has achieved an exceptional level of A or B grades with no Ds or reset attempts on any module, then we may award merit or distinction classification. However, a D or a reset attempt will normally preclude the award of a merit or distinction. Further details can be found in RGU's academic regulations, which I'd strongly advise that you read. However, if you fail a module, in other words, achieve an overall mark of less than 40%, gaining an E or an F grade, or failing to submit an assignment without providing us with adequate evidence of extenuating circumstances, then you'll be given a second attempt to pass the module. So, failing a module at first attempt is not the end of the world, but you should take on board the feedback that you receive from your tutor on the reasons for your lack of success first time around. Failure at a module for the second time will normally prevent your progression on to the MBA award, but you may still be eligible to proceed to the award of a postgraduate diploma or certificate, depending on how many modules you may have completed. In my experience, it's rare for a student to fail a module for a second time, as the feedback provided on the first attempt usually provides the guidance necessary for a student to improve their performance. If you pass the module at the second attempt, all well and good, and you'll be allowed to progress towards your MBA. Please note that a deferral does not count as an attempt, another reason why it's so important for you to let us know of anything that's affecting your study before a deadline. Moving on, one of the highlights of your course will be your attendance at our Leadership Week event. Each student on the programme attends Leadership Week once during their course, typically in the second year of study for part-time or online distance students. Leadership Week is a compulsory element of the course that takes place in Aberdeen at the end of May and early June for a 9-day period, so you'll need to factor this into your schedule. You'll be given further details in advance of your Leadership Week attendance, but you may need to plan for travel visas and time off work in advance. Leadership Week is a great opportunity to network with your fellow students and staff face to face, as well as hearing from various industry thought leaders and practitioners. Leadership Week entails a programme of lectures, workshops, activities and events, all designed to help you reflect upon and develop your own leadership abilities. It also involves a business simulation, where you'll work as a team to compete against your fellow students in running a company in a highly competitive industry, bringing together elements of strategy, finance, operations, sales and marketing, technology development, teamwork and leadership. In addition to Campus Moodle and the library, there are a number of other support services that are available to you as an RGU student, and the RGU website and Campus Moodle provide access points to these, such as the RGU Careers Service, IT support, study skills support, student finance. Staff are approachable and will be happy for you to contact them with questions. Email is normally the best way to do this, particularly if the issue is confidential or sensitive in nature, and again, I'd urge you to use your RGU email account. However, questions around module content or requirements are often best posted on Campus Moodle discussion forums, so that the staff member can provide a response that's useful to all members of the cohort. Questions to the MBA management team, including myself, or the course administration team, are generally best set out via email. But, if required, we can schedule a telephone call or meeting with you to discuss your particular issues. Contacts for myself and the course administrators are available again through Campus Moodle. And just a final reminder that it's your responsibility to check your university emails regularly, as this will be our main method of contacting you if necessary. So that brings me to the end of this introductory video. Remember those three main challenges of time management, academic writing and plagiarism, and be aware that there are many ways in which we can support you to avoid or overcome these challenges. This will help to make your MBA all the more fulfilling and valuable in your future careers. I wish you every success on your MBA journeys, and I look forward to working with you.